The Speaker of the House of Representatives, Femi Gbajabiamila, in a statement delivered at the Royal Institute of International Affairs on Thursday, 28 April, advised political appointees seeking elective positions to resign. He said their elections might be annulled if they refused to do so. Section 84, subsection 12 of the Electoral Act stipulates that political appointees should resign before seeking political offices in the next election. While some appointees, especially at the state level, have obeyed this provision, others, including Minister of Transportation Rotimi, Minister of Labour Chris Ngige, as well as other party members, have remained obstinate. The President Muhammadu Buhari, while signing the amended Electoral Act on February 25, 2022, said he would approach the National Assembly to amend the provision in 84 subsection 12 on the grounds that it violated the Constitution. He added that it will be stretching things beyond the constitutional limits to import additional restrictions into the Constitution. The party aspirants yet to obey this provision hide under the cover that there is a court decision that has nullified that provision. They ignore the fact that there is also a court decision that said nullification by the court should not be executed yet. There has also been an appeal by the National Assembly to set it aside. Kayode Ajulo is a lawyer. In an exclusive interview with Rootstv, he said that the National Assembly has the power to regulate political parties and ensure internal democracy.
Okay, what the Constitution says is this. The Constitution gives the National Assembly, particularly, despite the fact that the National Assembly makes law for everybody, Section 228 gives them specific power to regulate political parties and to ensure internal democracy. And in this area, you know, the way internal democracy can be at play is when we have congresses and conventions. Congresses here started with World Congress. We have the local government Congress, we have state government and zonal Congress. Then when it now turned to national, then you call it National Convention. On all these places are where resolution, far-reaching decision that will guide the political party are reached. And this resolution have been passed through votes. And for you to be voted for or to be able to vote, you must be a delegate. Of course, there are some of them can even be member of the political party. They can even be there as observers. But for you to have a voting right, you must be a delegate. Either you want to vote or you want it to be voted for.
So what happens when the court does find the National Assembly well within its rights to make such a provision? Mr. Gbajabiamila said this particular provision has a mischief it sought to cure. Is it safe to say that those fighting against the amendments are doing so for personal interests?
We know what is happening in the government. In a situation that is single soul, that is the governor of a state, we appoint 50 to 100. I even learned that one governor has 1,000 political appointee. And you want all these political appointees, by the virtue of their office as appointee of the government, they will be a member of the political party and at the same time act as a delegate. Now, tell me, how do you want that party to move forward when it is only being run by one dictator? Democracy is issue of choice, issue of where we have plural ideas and decision and the way it should be. But in a situation as it is today, we are only governor. We appoint 500 people. Out of 500 people, the little number of delegates that will be in political party are being taken by those appointees. And since I appoint you, I will just tell you this is where we are going and that's where it is. But what this law is doing now is to ensure that all level we should play we should be in the field where everybody will be equal. We can easily know that nobody can dictate to anybody.